Greetings and hello there, everyone. It's me, your beloved and most loved Star Wars dad, Nooch Too Good, and we are here on stream right now with your favorite, your favorite Star Wars dad and your favorite Nooch Too Good community here on stream today. And I got to ask the question: how do you get your characters from Relic 5 to 6, 7, 8, and 9? How do you do this quickly? How do you take care of that? The overall answer, by the way, is going to be it's just a grind. It's just going to take grinding along the way because you got to get pieces to craft all these, and we're going to talk mainly about crafting today and how you craft all these pieces in the Jawa scavenger shop. But you just got to grind out the signal data. You can buy bundles with the signal data in there. You of course have built your roster around assault battles, which are feeding your signal data and some of these gear pieces in the Peridia Pals and Duel of the Fates assault battles. So you of course are doing that. But how do you get these pieces that you need? Let's take a look at a character right now. For me, let's take a look at a character that's at Relic 7, which is going to be Jedi Master Kenobi. And Jedi Master Kenobi over here, sorry, I'm on the wrong side. I'm looking the wrong way because I got the, anyway. Jedi Master Kenobi here is, let me just flip this over here. Hang on. Zoop. Now it's, that's the wrong place. Zoop. I was in the right place before. Was I? I don't know. Anyway. So Jedi Master Kenobi needs these arrow magnifiers and needs these impulse detectors. One good place to get these, this is a good place to spend this Mark III currency if you're getting it. So you get that from doing Rise of the Empire territory back up. This is from the raids. It'll be soon in the Order 66 raid, but this stuff is spent. Let's go to that store. Let's go. I promise most is going to be crafting. We're going to get there in a minute. You're gonna go to this store and you'll see this Mark III currency that you get out of the most current raid, right? You're gonna spend that on anything from electron conductors all the way up to girded keypads, depending on what you need. You can see I'm over 100 in all of these. I got 81 girded keypads, so I'm pretty well equipped right here. You're gonna be missing droid brains though. There's no droid brains. Where do you get droid brains? You're gonna have to buy them, and let's look at who needs droid brains right now. I think I've got. Do I have Kylo at Relic 8? Yeah, there he is. So for droid brains, and that is these jobbies right here, droid brains are obtained mostly through territory wars. In fact, it might exclusively be. I didn't look it up for this video. Somebody let me know. Chat. Hey, chat. Is this my? Yeah, chat. Let me know, where do we get droid brains? Somebody tell me in chat and we'll talk about it. But the rewards for droid brains here are going to be in territory wars. Now notice. My guild is 493 million, over 380 million. When we win territory wars, I get 5 droid brains. Do I have to win? First place, yes. When we finish second in territory wars, I get 1 droid brain. We usually win. My guild is really good at winning. And on down from there, at a base level of 300 million galactic power, and winning territory wars gets you a droid brain for territory wars. So that's how that works. That's the main place for droid brains. We also got in chat Rise of the Empire territory battles. So there's another place to get it as well. The episode track. That's a good point. That's a great point. Oh, look at that. Turner, it's magic, everybody. Droid brains in my episode path. Yes, droid brains right here in my episode path. If you are of the, and by the way, if you're looking to buy something that's got the most value, right here, this is absolutely crazy. I just made a video on this the other day. This episode pass right here for 20 bucks a month is the most valuable purchase you can make, or 20 bucks every 4 weeks. Most valuable purchase you can make in the game with what it gives you. The Episode Pass Plus is maybe the least valuable thing you can buy in the game. It's crazy. Do not buy the Plus. Anyway, yes, Episode Pass. That's a really good observation. I've got 2 more of these coming my way here. Can you buy them in the Episode Store? I don't think you can buy it. No, you can't buy them in the Episode Store. All right, so that's the main places to get droid brains. Now, no, do not spend your Mark III currency on Zetas. Now, let's talk about the Jawa scavenger shop, because that's what I really want to focus my time on. How do you scavenge for every single one of these gear pieces that's in the Jawa scavenger shop? Let's start here with the carbonite circuit boards. Well, the most obvious piece for these is going to be these Mark II. Wait, is that right? Hang on a second. Find. Yes, okay. This is what I was going to look at. This 2E normal fleet battle. So, before I do that, just backing up, you're going to accumulate a lot of this gear over time to get carbonite circuit boards with. And once again, I'll say you can buy packs. You can. I bought one yesterday to get me a bunch of these bronzium wirings because I was short and I'm low on gear to even scavenge them with. Okay, you can buy packs for this stuff all the time. You can make your own pack, whatever. You're going to be getting all these along the way, but this is the most common one to farm, and I'll show you why. Fleet Battles 2E is a really good node. You're going to get these furnaces out of it, and furnaces are actually the most common right side finisher piece in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, so pay attention to that. You're going to need a ton of furnaces. These Mark 5 pieces, they go for more scavenging. Mark 4 and these Mark 2. This is a bunch of scavenging here, so a lot of people choose to do 2E Fleet Battles to farm that for their stuff. Somebody else is saying light side 1D. Let's go look at light side 1D. That's not going to get me these pieces, but what's in light side 1D? Let's go look. Let's check it out. There's like I said, you're gonna get these pieces in a lot of places in Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. Here's some more Mark 1 BAW, Mark 1 Fabritech, Mark 1 CEC Fusion Furnace. Let's go see if that's required for this scavenging here. There it is. That's one of them, right? Yep. 1D. And is that the better one? Let me see here. I gotta tell you, I would actually... Oh, 1D's good because it's got 6 of the furnaces. Okay, I see what you're saying. So 6 of these furnaces. It's pretty similar to 1C where you get 4 of these. But yeah, you're getting a lot of pieces here. So you're going to farm for that gear. This gear is come across this pretty naturally. But if you're not, those are some nodes to farm. Bronzium wiring. Bronzium wiring is primarily done with this Mark 5 Fabritech data pad piece. And you are going to find this in the node for light side Kyrotech. Right here, 7B. When you farm light side Kyrotech, you're going to be getting this Mark 5 Fabritech data pad. Also these Mark 5 keypads as well. This is the most efficient way for you to farm these bronzium wirings, and you're just gonna do it. You just get 50 of them, boom, boom. If I don't say anything about it, just do it that way. It's real simple. These keypads are here too, so you can see we've got a lot of pieces. You want to keep some of these on hand all the time for upgrading characters along the way, so keep that in mind. But that's how we do these pieces in the game. Now let's keep moving along the path here. Chromium transistors. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, this is the easiest piece of gear to get. You use these Mark 7 Blastech weapon mods, which right now are not available anywhere. Oh my, they're not available anywhere. Where do I get these? Okay, where do you get them? It's very simple, boys and girls. Every single day that you log in to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, potential spam, stop calling me. Every single day, you go to the guild activity store 3 or 4 times a day, and in this slot right here, is where you're going to find those pieces, and I think they are 10 at a time. Every single blessed time of your life, from the time you start playing this game to the time you stop playing this game, you farm those Mark 7 pieces right there in that slot. And watch this. Watch what I get for 10 of them. 34 chromium transistors for 10. That means if I have 50, I'm getting 162. 100, whatever. You get the idea. A truckload. Nothing else is even needed. By the way, even though it's not needed, look at this. I have 13,000 of this. Can I craft this? Let's see. I'm a little short on this stuff. That's not short, but I think I'd rather just do this. 50, boom, 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 boom. I have 13,000 of these. 13,000. 13,000. Thank you. Easiest one. Easiest relic piece to farm in the game. Absolute easiest. Rhodium heat sinks. You can do any of these as normal. Probably the one that's going to come up the most often that you can use 50 pieces of would be these boom boxes here. Convert that. Fine. That's fine. You don't need to craft those. But when you look at this, the most common way to do these rhodium heat sinks is the Mark III Scener Holo Projector. You craft this piece. With 20 of these, craft. And then with 20 of, so you just spent 20 of these, right? You just spent 20 of those. Let's look what you get for 20 of these normally. For 20 of these over here, I would get 2 Erodium heat sinks. What do I get for 1 crafted one? 5. Cinco. We get 5 of them for crafting it. Always, this is the most common and easiest way to do this, is just craft these Mark III holo projectors to get yourself a bunch of Erodium heat sinks. Electrum conductors. We're going to do some crafting here as well. So what I'm going to show you is this. Let's do 30 of these. So 10, 20, 30. 30 of these balls, they're kind of boombox balls. Hold on, I need more liquid in here. 30 of these balls gets me 6 Electrum conductors, right? But if I craft this piece, now it's going to cost me 30 balls plus whatever I've got here. So it costs me 40 of these. So it is a little bit more. But, okay, I got one crafted now. But instead of 6, I get 13. So you want to craft these pieces here as well. I don't think these actually, we'll try one of them. You want to craft these full pieces. I don't think these matter. Let's craft, I can go ahead and craft one of these. I'll use it at some point. Okay, so that cost me 30, right? 6, yeah, that's the same. Craft these pieces over here. That's a great way to do electric conductors. Zinbiddle cards is pretty much 6 of one, half dozen of the other. If I put 10 of these over here, it's 2 Zinbiddles. So crafting those would be 50. So if I do 50, it's 10 Zinbiddles. And if I craft this lens, which cost me 50, I'm gonna go ahead and craft it. That's also 10. So this is the same either way you do it. But this is where you're gonna get this gear, is either from your Mark III currency, Mark III raid currency, Rise of the Empire territory battles, territory wars, or crafting it in here. Zinbiddle cards, by the way, are needed for, this is needed for Relic 5 upward. Relic 7 upward needs Zinbiddle cards, and impulse detectors are Relic 8 requirements. It's the same thing, but this is less. So if I put 30 of these gives me 4. And if I craft this, let's see here. I craft it for 30, right? Yep, craft. That cost me 30. And that gets me 4. So this is the same thing. 6 of one, half dozen of the other. I always tell you guys all the time, when you are spending shard shop currency, I live in this row, which is where you saw this piece for the, electric conductors, I think. Live in this row, man. These pieces are where a lot of this crafting material comes from. And yeah, the above row too, but the above row is more expensive. And these come from that row too. Although I don't know if you get a lot of these in that row. I don't know. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. But that's where you craft these. And then finally for girded keypads, again, this is going to be 6 of one, half dozen of the other. Furnaces, which are the most, that's 4. And then if I craft a furnace and then equip it, that's 4. Okay, so there you go. That's how you craft gear. That's how you're looking at getting gear for the end game. It's pretty simple. Unfortunately, it's just a grind. I don't have a great way of saying, here's a shortcut. There's no shortcuts other than spending money to buy packs. Let's go see what packs are available in the game right now. You can customize this one. This is just shards for the new character. Yeah, not there. You could buy these. You'll get a lot of that gear in these daily deals. There's some signal data right there. That's not terrible, actually. If you get 2 of those, you get all 3 of them. That's not horrible for $10 per. Let's see. Here are some gear pieces that you can get. No, that's not. Those are gear pieces you can get to craft. And here you go. These one-time offers. And these one-time offers, I spend more time down here at the bottom for 25 to 100, but honestly, if you are lacking this gear and you need it, you could do these each, I think 3 times, 10 times. This is not a bad way to get this gear either. Luckily, it was available right here. This is only open for 2 more days, so not a bad way to buy the gear there either. And there you go. That's how you take your characters from Relic 5 up through 6, 7, 8, 9 in Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. One note, be a little bit careful and a little bit stingy with taking characters to Relic 8 and 9. I should not have done Jabba. I should have left him there. Maybe I should have took Chrysanthemum to Relic 9 as a better performer. But the most important thing is, we know that with the Ahsoka Tano journey that I completed last year, that you needed to have 3 Relic 9 characters, and that was the first time. We need Relic 8 characters going all the way back to Jedi Master Kenobi requirements, with a Relic 8 General Kenobi and a Relic 8 Grandmaster Yoda. Every farm, and I don't think there's any on Luke here, are there? Relic 8, Relic 8, Relic 8. No, I think there might be a Relic. Yeah, all this top row, these guys all require Relic 8, and Ahsoka requires Relic 9. And I can almost guarantee you that the new Pirate GL and every GL going forward will require those Relic 9 pieces, because there has not been a GL yet that came out in this game that required the same or less than the previous GL. It always ramps up. So when you're thinking about getting GLs, keep that in mind as you're looking at adding those gear levels to your characters. That's all I have to say about that. I hope you have a great day, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Kind of a different little format here, but this is fun. Thanks to chat for helping us out. Everybody, have a great day. Talk to you soon. Always remember, Nooch too good.